I'm in the middle of working on this BMW E90. We're doing several jobs on it. The main thing that I want to show you today is that we are building the CV axles. We are changing the both CV boots on the both CV axles. While we are here, of course, we're going to change the front differential seals. As we can see right now, I have removed this one, and on the other side, the CV axle seal is already changed with brand new one. So this is the new CV axle seals. We have both BMW ones. This is the other one which I have replaced, and this is the other one which I'm going to install now. So this is how it came, as we can see here. This is the old one, and the main thing that I'm filming this video is because I have decided to do this too for easier installation, because I always have been a fan of optimizing repairs. I always have hated installing these seals. They always frustrate me because of the lack of space. So this is what design I came with. Okay, so this is the old seal, just to show you what is the idea. As we can see, it gets right inside. I need to twist it just a bit, so to be sure that it's not going to damage anything. But even like that, I think I'm going to be able to install it. But it is easier when you twist it. So it fits perfectly, as we can see. And this is the place, of course, where we're going to hammer it down inside. As you can see, it has bigger diameter because it should be flat on the housing of the front differential. So let me show you how we're going to install it. It's pretty simple. Once again, installing it here with a little bit of twist. It's not going anywhere. And now let's hammer it in. Okay, so we are on the left side. As we can see, once again, the seal is installed in the tool. So I'm just going to aim it. As we know, on the xDrive we don't have a lot of space, and my colleague is right beside me and is getting it even harder. So now I'm going to just hammer it down, hammer it in. And I'm starting to hear a sound from the housing. I'm going to show you that it is flat with the housing, as you can see, through the whole surface. And it's really tight here. So it's possible to do it with a sleeve, but it's always harder because of the space. And most of the time you're going to need one more pair of hands. By that you can do it only by you. So this is the idea, as we can see how it works. I'm just hammering down here. Probably I can make it longer, but it's going to get really heavy, and this is from steel, it's not aluminum, because if it's aluminum it's going to damage the handle pretty fast. So that's why I decided to make it from steel. Because I always give some tips when I'm doing videos like this, I'm not going to show you just the tool that I'm selling. On this car, while we have removing the CV axles, I saw that the hydraulic mounting on this control arm, as we can see here, is oily. And as you know, this is a hydraulic mountings, and when they get like that oily, this means that you're going to need to replace them. But as we can see here, we don't have a pivot on the front, we have only mounting and a steel control arm, so we are not going to replace the whole control arm, we're going to replace only the bushings. Before time, we were replacing them with length order most of the time. Rarely we were using OEM ones, but lately in the past few months, I don't know what's happening, but we have a lot of issue with these length orders. We install them, and after a few months the owners are coming back with the same issue, leaking mountings like this one. So I'm starting to use only OEM ones. As we can see here, this car is going to receive both OEM mountings on the both control arms, because I don't want to risk it. Here, as we can see, the oil dripping down from the mounting here. New nuts for the CV axles, and the owner decided that he wants to use the OEM brake hoses. He wants to repair his car as good as possible. That's why I decided to use OEM hoses, brake hoses, because as we know, the brakes and tires are the most important things on every car. So that's why we're going to install few OEM brake hoses on this car, and yeah, we're installing a brand new valve cover. This car is with N54 engine. Has issues with these valve covers from time to time. And yeah, I just want to show you how to install this CO. If you want to do it easier, you can buy this tool from us. Some tip for removing the CV exhaust. I know it's really hard on xDrives sometimes to remove the CV exhaust. That's why we came up with this tool. Yeah, it's not our tool. I bought it from, let me show you where was the brand. So this is the number. If you want to use it, it's not so expensive, but it's doing a great job. Most of the time this CV exhaust is a nightmare to be removed. Don't ask me from where I know. And probably this is the easiest way to do it. As we can see here on the front, we have this string which is attaching the end of the CV exhaust, and by hammering down you're going to be able to remove it. Most of the time it's a real struggle without this tool. And yeah, after that we're just using this to remove it from place. As we can see, we are just attaching it like that, and yeah, it's pretty obvious what's happening. So yeah, just wanted to show you what idea we came with. I'm planning to do the same for the transfer case seal. We have already replaced it. This is the seal on the drive shaft side, which is pretty identical with the one on the front drive shaft. As you can see, pretty identical, just bigger diameter. Yeah, we are doing this. We're going to replace, of course, the oil of the transfer case. This is the OEM oil from the front differential, 70.W90. Yeah, pretty much this is it. So okay guys, short video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.